Good day, urban gamers, and welcome to another episode of Four Brothers in the Basement.
We're actually gonna go and talk to them about Kingdom Hearts because it should be only a PlayStation 4 exclusive. But if you ever get a chance to come to C2E2 next year, 2014, go to all the panels. They give you a
Hey, sorry ladies, man is out. Boyfriends, husbands, they're gonna be gone for a while. This has been Four Brothers in the Basement, right here. Four Brothers in the Basement. That's right, just wanted to shout out to you. Thanks, follow them, whatever you gotta do, follow me. J-State Frank official fan page. You guys are the best. What's up right there?
Good day, urban gamers, and welcome to another episode of Four Brothers in the Basement. I am your host, Fox Dorsey, joined with me by Double O Riser and BDM06. On today's show, we talk about Titanfall.
Are you sure?
Yes, positive, because
It looks like. Are you sure?
Well,
it's a Call of Duty festival.
we're going to talk about Titanfall because we want to see if Titanfall can actually dethrone the king, Call of Duty.
Let me tell you something. It will dethrone it. All right, that's the camera we're looking at, right? It will happen.
So, Titanfall has been out for about a week now. I know you guys have had a lot of experience. So, Double Riser, go ahead. Tell us about your experience so far, your first-hand impressions of Titanfall.
You love it.
Okay, I
You
do.
wanna love it.
It's like I want to think of bad stuff to say about it. There are kind of like opportunities for the game to evolve, I guess. But right now, I like it because it is fast-paced, something new. Yes, Titans. Yes, I got a big gun. And it's kind of fun, especially because they introduced the wall jump, which is something I kind of like because of Mirror's Edge, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize the connection between the areas. Let's come back to that.
Which will be coming out soon. Yes.
BDM, how's your experience so far with Titan?
You know, actually, I'm having a lot of fun, and to me, that's the best part about these games. Is like if you're having fun, and you're getting online with your buddies, and you're making history, like we've been doing. I think that's a part of the game. That's part of the culture. I'm getting excited about it because it's something new and fresh to me, in my opinion. Yes, they're using some things that were good, but you have to have a foundation point some way, right? Then you can build upon that. Like we talked about the wall jump, right? You got the jetpack, you got the Titans. A lot of things that they can fix, but I think it's a pretty balanced game.
Titanfall does bring a lot of new things to the table. One of the biggest things that it brings to the table is the elimination of the campaign. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, or stories out there saying, no, Titanfall does have a campaign. Other people say, no, it's not a campaign. From my experience and what I've experienced from Titanfall is, I don't know what the campaign is. I go to now there's a section on the menu where it says campaign. I go to it and I get into a multiplayer match.
Right.
I hear this audio in the background, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't understand the story. They argue. We need to rally up. Do you understand the campaign? I don't understand the campaign.
So what I realized was the campaign is the multiplayer with 60 seconds of extra stuff that EA or Respawn, whoever thought about putting this in.
Right, but this 60 seconds happens in your load screen, and so while you can see the two teams and you can switch your pilots or your Titans, but the audio is playing while you're doing all of this, and so I'm lost. Like I'm used to seeing the cut screen. I'm used to somebody actually talking to me, actually going through a story in a campaign. I don't understand this campaign.
Now, actually, I'm with you because I'm like one of the few people, like probably 5% of people that actually used to play one of these Call of Duty games. And I used to play the campaign first. And I felt like that was like my training match. And I enjoyed the story. Some of the best stories I've witnessed is probably in the Black Ops campaign, And I feel like I'm kind of being robbed from that aspect of it in this game. I was kind of looking forward to some kind of a campaign aspect to this game, but I didn't even attempt it because I read that it wasn't going to have it. So I kind of ignored that whole menu part. I was like, I'm just going to the mic.
I need to go away with that. But you know what? I do agree. With other shooters, I use the campaign as a training method because in the campaign, you get exposed to guns that I probably am not going to use in multiplayer. Into different scenarios that I'm probably not going to put myself into in multiplayer that you might get forced to get put into.
And some of those
in
maps,
the campaign.
some of those maps are actually in the
campaign. 9 times out of 10, a campaign level they'll take a campaign level, a part of it, and use it as a map. And so when I'm running through the campaign, it's like, oh, this section looks like, you know, the multiplayer level in Modern Warfare 2, where the chopper helicopter got shot down. It's in the middle of the map. This looks familiar to me. I get to fill it out before I jump online and play it against people who, in 12 hours, jump from level 1 to level 40. I need a campaign so I can compete with those people because I don't get to stay up all night, you know, playing multiplayer. So I need a campaign to train me with a multiplayer. So,
We got kids.
yeah, exactly. I got kids. And so that was something that is something new that they're bringing to the table. That they're taking away campaign. I don't agree with it. I think let's just look at this scoring list. It says a regular kill, I'm guessing, is 500 points. So kill pilot is 500 points. What I don't understand is if I kill a Titan, is that 500 points? Or if I kill a Titan, that's 500 additional points on top of my 500 points. Like, I shouldn't kill you as a pilot and get the same score that I killed you for being in a Titan.
But you didn't kill me in Son of Titans because most of the times they AJ. So how much do you get for the Titan alone kill without the pilot kill?
I think that's a low score.
And then is that an extra point? Is that extra on top of extra?
I don't. You're a pilot about this high against a Titan that's this big. You should get more points for taking out a Titan.
You should.
Well, and Titans don't come around every 30 seconds. You gotta wait 3 minutes unless you have a burn car, unless you're getting more points for another Titan to drop on the scene.
Yeah, but
those Titans should be worth more points.
But let's be serious. A pilot, which is that small, and a Titan that big, you're now the needle in the haystack to the actual haystack. So everybody's shooting at the haystack. Now, how do you get the points for it? You get it through the Titan assist, and you get it by dooming a Titan. So you gotta be that one lucky person. That one lucky person got that last shot off.
That rocket launcher.
Yeah, that rocket launcher,
That
the
gets the
plasma
kill
shot.
for it.
Yeah, that gets a kill.
I was that one guy that one time.
But even worse is, most of the time when you doom the Titan, you don't even actually get a lot of points. What I've been playing, because I'm at level 49 after 14 hours.
But yeah, he's not bragging.
There's no bragging about that. That's actually a sad thing in my opinion. But you get 200 points for a Doom Titan, but I didn't get the pilot kill. So I get the Doom Titan, I don't get the Titan assist because I actually doomed the Titan. And he escapes. So now I gotta go find him. And if I go find the pilot who was inside the Titan, I don't get additional points even if I kill him. I just get the Titan, I get the Doom Titan points, and then I get the pilot kill. But I have to do something flashy to get the extra points for the pilot.
Yeah,
Can we talk about that flash?
Let's talk about this. So you get additional points for special things, like if you, instead of just shooting somebody, if you air jump kick them. I got jump kicked in midair, and I'm very upset about that. Like, who goes around jump kicking people in a shooter?
Like a sissy.
I got jump kicked. This isn't Duke Nukem. Don't go around kicking me.
What? You got the Shawn Michaels. That's all.
Let's see what else. Headshots. You know, of course, you get more points for that. That's understandable. But the thing that I don't understand is these AIs. These AIs are just, and you only get. It says here you only get 25 points killing an AI. So what is even the point of having them there if you get 500 points for a regular kill, but you only get 25 for a minion kill?
I have no idea.
They don't fire
What are they
back.
there for?
Well, there's once again something to add into the game. You don't want to just have 6 people, 6 against 6, and then there's 12 Titans. That's it. That sounds pretty boring compared to every other game.
So
and then on these huge, massive maps. But here's the better question is, even though we just said all those points for all this, how does it come down to our attrition points, which are like ends up to like 58, 64?
It doesn't. We don't have that information. We gotta go back and figure that out. But yeah, that I don't understand at all.
I'm curious to know, why do we have to do homework on a video game? It's like we don't
Shouldn't they
have
tell us that in the game? Shouldn't they tell us that in the campaign?
in the campaign.
Shouldn't they tell us how stuff works in the campaign?
Here's the real. Shouldn't they tell us that in the training mode
Exactly.
once we start the game? When I get these
Let me
points.
teach you how to play my crazy game. You know?
So we talked about the minion, and then let's talk about max size. Like you said, it's 6 pilots. Once the pilots get tight, potentially there could be 12 Titans on the field at one time. I like the max size. I personally feel that there should have been an option for a match mode that takes away the minions. Are minions still in last stand? the last
I
night.
haven't played
I
that.
haven't played
I haven't
last
played that one yet.
Uh-oh.
The one with all the
we
Titans?
may be getting ahead of ourselves.
No.
So if they're not there, please tell us and
Yeah,
call us whatever you want.
comments
'Cause
down
I'm
below.
sure you
Yeah.
will. But the match size is 6-on-6. It feels better. I personally love 4-on-4 matches. They feel intimate. You don't have to worry about somebody shooting you from behind easily because there's 50,000 people running around. And so I like the match sizes. I just wish there was an option to take away the AI. It's me versus you. That's
It
I
has
don't
to
want no
be a way.
computers in the way.
There's probably a way, but once again, these
They don't
maps,
tell us.
the maps are huge. The maps are like ridiculous huge to have only 12 people on them in the first place. And then yeah, I understand
But-
they make the maps huge because of the Titans.
But then AI is like shooting cans. Like they're just cans. They're only worth 25. Like what is the percentage of 25 points out of 500 points?
It's
Like, that's-
really just to remove them off the map. That's the
Yeah,
only
that's,
reason
it's
we
really
can kill
just
them.
target practice for you to waste no bullets and for you to expose yourself.
It's hard to determine. It's hard to separate the pilot from the AI sometimes to me. Have you guys figured that out? Like,
Oh no, I just wait for the name to come across. I
Okay.
aim, and
But-
if a name.
it should be a little bit more clear than that to me. I mean,
Yeah.
like, because you have to wait for a
But
name.
you know what? You gotta watch, and this is some of you guys may have already figured this out. But you gotta look at their behavior.
Okay.
And AIs aren't
It's-
gonna jump.
yeah.
The minute I see one of them jumping, that's who I'm aiming for. That's my headshot. is the enemy that jumped. That's who I'm aiming for. So you gotta kind of watch how the AIs are. You know AIs aren't gonna jump. You know they're not gonna really run. They're gonna stick together. If I see one minion or one bad guy, leaving the pack, jumping, that's who you're aiming for.
I'm a type of player. I just run around like an idiot. Like, I don't have no finesse. I don't analyze stuff. I just shoot. And that's all I do. I'm be honest with myself.
I mean, but as long as it works for you and you have fun, I mean.
I'm having fun, but
Okay,
I need to be
okay.
more observant. You're right.